Boom.
Boom. And we are live. And we are on Facebook.
Yes, we will be putting this directly onto YouTube afterwards. So welcome on YouTube. Thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe. Grow the page. Thank you very much.
Yes, and having not been on Facebook for, well, it's actually over 6 months now since we were hacked. And we have fought tooth and nail to get it back. And we couldn't. So we scrapped it, which was heart-wrenching, bearing in mind we had over 4,000 followers, and we've started again from platform 0. So this is our first Facebook Live on our new Facebook platform, and obviously it's going to take a while to build up. Nick's just doing a sound check, and that seems to be working. And we didn't give out any sort of pre-warnings today to say that we would be going live on Facebook like we usually do, because we just decided about 10 seconds ago. So we are here in the shop in Wotton-under-Edge. We have a concession also at the Malt House in Stroud. And if you haven't been, we thoroughly recommend that you go. We're on the first floor in our concession, but it's filled with antiques and collectibles and vintage and wonderful cake and lovely coffee. And if you happen to find our stall and you could take a selfie of yourselves in front of our stall and send it to us to put in our rogues gallery, we would be very delighted. So that's our sort of bit of our splurge announced. I'm feeling a little bit, what day is it today? We had a full day in the shop yesterday, and then I had a group of ladies here last night. So we were here till 9, having cheese and wine and doing a little bit of sort of, what do you call it when you're sharing information, networking.
Julie's
Is
watching.
that Julie? Hello, Jules. Lovely to be back on Facebook Live and to have you there. Thank you.
I would have said gossip.
Gossip. Yeah, there was lots of gossip. Absolutely lots of gossip. Lovely, lovely ladies. And it was really nice, actually. But by the time I left here, I was pretty knackered. And then back here early this morning to do what we need to do today. Entrepreneur, yes. And also just to announce that tomorrow is the late night Christmas Victorian fair in the High Street in Wotton, and it goes on till 8 o'clock, and we will be here as long as the people need us to be here. Last year it was bitterly cold and everybody pretty much gone by 7:30, so we close shortly afterwards, but we'll be here as long as there are people here. So if you get a chance to come up and see us, then we would love that. And I was just saying to Nick and Ginge that today I have worn my dealer waistcoat for a reason. If anybody wants to come and see me while I'm wearing my dealer waistcoat, which will be today and tomorrow, then I will be in the mood for doing some deals, especially on the bigger items. So if you're thinking of perhaps buying some chairs for your Christmas relatives coming, or tables, or chest of drawers, or whatever it might be, then do come in and see me, and we'll have ourselves a little deal, because we're in the mood, aren't we, Nick?
Yes, we are.
We're in the mood. Yeah. So
Christmas spirit.
Absolutely. So we could just turn the camera around and we'll have a wander around.
I'm trying to remember how to do this.
Yeah. Been a while, hasn't it, Ginge?
There
we go. While I think about it as well, I just wanted to thank everybody. I had an accident during the week, and something very heavy fell on my head with no warning whatsoever. I felt like chicken licking when the sky fell in, and I was fine, just shocked. I didn't have to have stitches or anything in the end, but I had a beautiful scabby head for about a week. But thank you everybody who sent me lots of messages and private messages as well to say we hope you're okay. I was very overwhelmed, actually. I've got a lovely group of followers, haven't we, Nick? Just the best. Yeah, we're very, very lucky. They are the best. So I just thought we'd start with this. How's this for a little bit of festivity? This is one of the Hungarian hand-blown pickling jars, and underneath it's got a big 10 imprinted in the glass, which we think stands for 10 litres, and these are $44.95 each. I've just shoved some ivy in there from in the front of my garden, with a candle. And actually, I think it makes a really quite a nice little festive centrepiece. I think we'll leave that there today, shall we?
Very good.
So if somebody wants it, it's here. Come and see me. And don't forget, dealer waistcoat. That could be our code for this week, couldn't it? Dealer waistcoat. Few other bits and pieces. I've always loved these wire sort of baskets. I tend to use these more for the garden, but I just happened to take down one of our Canada geese. This is a replica decoy, a working decoy. It's got the sort of the canvas back. It's got a lot of character, and I just happened to put him into that basket, and I just thought, oh, just love that. So the Canada goose is $42.95. Actually, this one's been reduced to $38.50 because it's slightly damaged. I've no idea where the damage is. It must be minuscule because I couldn't find it. And the large basket here is $44.95, and again filled with dried fruits and or Christmas baubles or holly and stuff for Christmas. And then there's a smaller one here which is on for $38.95, and I just think they're lovely and they'd be nice in the summer with pots of red geraniums in. Also had this in. Oh my goodness, he's gorgeous. This is a Chad Valley teddy bear, 1938 to 1952. These were made by Royal Warrant, and he's fully jointed, in lovely condition. I mean, obviously he's used condition because he's very old, and he has actually got an intermittent growl. No, it's not doing it this morning, but it was, and it does. Just got to get the angle of the dangle right. But he's absolutely gorgeous, and he's on for 120. So if anybody's wanting him, then it's a lovely Christmas present to have. I'm going to be very hard pressed to part with him, actually. He's lovely. We've got an antique Regency style chair here, side chair. This is a little bit damaged on the seat, the caning, but it doesn't detract from all the beautiful mother of pearl detailing on it. And this is on for £35. Black ebonized chair with mother of pearl. And actually, I just thought, to cover the damage, doesn't Teddy look wonderful sitting on there? And he'd look beautiful on a landing or a hallway, or tucked in the corner of a dining room or a bedroom. So he's beautiful. So then we've had in this lovely big blue and white china ginger jar. It's on for $84.95. Absolutely love these. I think there's something so stylish about them. So that's available. The rocking horse in the window. Lovely present for somebody's grandchild maybe, or just to have in the window as a little bit of sort of objet d'art if you've got a wide enough landing or windowsill. And that's on for $3.95. Vintage fireman's helmet here, which is on for $54.95. I just think this is very decorative in any case, and we had it outside, and it's amazing how many people took it off the mannequin and tried it on and took selfies with it. So it suited the guys really well, and some of the children had it on as well, which was very funny. Yes, we've got the lovely pictures. I think we may have pointed those out, some of them last week, but we've had these lovely signs which are made to look as if they've been the old enamel signs, because you've got the rust and the sort of the worn look on them. We've got 2 or 3 of those around, and we've got some down in the other room. We've got this little bust here, which is rather sweet. This is on for $27.95. I think that would be lovely on a kitchen windowsill with lots of greenery around it. Dear little chair. This has been pre-painted. It's on for $39.95. Absolutely perfect caning. Sweet little chair if anybody needs one. We don't know what this is. This has come in. We haven't priced it yet. We've had all sorts of guesses as to what it might be. I'm half wondering if it might be something for cattle, where you put that over their tongue whilst you put a drench or tablets or whatever they might need. I think it might be something to do with that possibly, but it's a lovely piece of treen.
You asked Google?
I haven't done anything like that yet. We haven't had time, but you know, there's some ridge marks up here, and it's almost as if maybe that was where there may have been teeth marks, possibly. I don't know. Just guessing there, but we'll have to see. This, I think, is just adorable. This is on for $28.95. It's a vintage child's shoe last. I've always loved these. It's got the imprint of the sizes on there, a little bit of information on the side, and of course we've got the metal base. But to me, that is just so rinky-dinky. I've always loved children's shoes. I think if you get,
it's not on your coffee table at home.
well, it's you know, I'm having to take drugs to stop myself from taking it home. This is rather nice. This is a bit different. This is something that if you're sort of bold and maybe used to wearing big things, it would swamp me. You could wear this on a chain around your neck, but this has got a skull and crossbones on the bottom of this crucifix, which is indicative of something. I did look it up and I can't remember because I'm rubbish. But that's a lovely piece of sort of jewellery, whatever, I guess, and that's on for £64.95. I think that would look really quite nice as a gothic piece of jewellery. Lovely little mirror here. This is on for £34.95. Very, very nicely finished. Lovely sort of distressed finish to that. The penguin, yeah. Who loves penguins? This is a gorgeous penguin. It's made from ceramic. He's only £14.95, and I think he just needs a good home. He's loving this weather, unlike me. So, yeah, he's lovely. This I may have shown people before, but I'll just quickly show you again. I think this is great. This is a mid-century plaster head. It's on for £35. I just think there's something rather lovely about that. Again, a bit of coffee table objet d'art or a nice shelf somewhere. The shelf that's on, the decorative shelf there is on for £47.50. Really, really nice. And the wooden star up above it, which is on for £29.95. I've got these tea light holders. These are bigger than your average tea light holders. These are on for £11.95 each, or the pair for £22. They've actually got a tea light in them, and they're heavy brass in the shape of a crown. I think those are rather gorgeous. No, Pad, you can't eat those, darling. Actually, I can't remember how much these were. Oh, yes, they've got a label on them. We've got these lovely white birds. These are £10.95. And if you wanted to put them into a flower arrangement and just stick the spike into some oasis, you could very easily, but I think they just look rather nice in the basket. Speaking of baskets, as we were, this one is £25.95. What a lovely shape. Really nice, isn't it? And again, I think that one would look really lovely.
It's my basket fetish.
Yeah, we've both got a basket fetish, haven't we, amongst other things, but, you know, baskets are up there. This has come in, haven't priced it yet. This is a nice big heavy stone look-alike, what do you call that, planter? Yeah, could be indoors or outdoors. It's got some little things on the bottom to stop it scraping your furniture if you wanted it indoors, but I think that's rather attractive. And that one will be going on a little bit later on. We've had these two very gorgeous reproduction tables in. I got them because they are in such good quality, and these are lovely lamp tables, one on either side of the sofa or one in the corner of a room, and those are on for £120 each. Really, really, really good value. I've had 5 of these, all brand new, which have come in. They only came in last night, so I haven't had a chance to price them yet, but they're not going to be massively expensive. But I think that they're very stylish, very neutral, would go anywhere. So if you like the look of that, then give me a shout or look out for them on our webpage and our Facebook and Insta. Then we've got this lovely urn, which is not actually stone. It's made from a heavy resin, but it doesn't half look like the real thing. It's beautiful shape, and that's on for £62.95. I have this plaque, which we've done during the week. This was a panel that was off a piece of furniture, and we just painted up to look very festive, and that's on for £24.95. Could easily be hung on the wall. Just a little bit of objet d'art. This came in last night. Again, haven't had a chance to price it up yet. This is we think it was probably a cigar box, but it's very sort of chinoiserie style, enamelled, not enamelled, what they call that, ebonized on the inside. Very, very nice. Nice coffee table thing for bits and pieces. Got a thing about coffee tables as well as baskets. Lovely vintage tin here. This is one of the, I guess it was with Queen Elizabeth coronation tin, I'm not sure. Got pictures of Buckingham Palace, Prince Philip and Windsor Castle on it, and that's £6.95. Just a lovely old vintage tin. Who loves pigs? This one's come in again. Sorry everybody, haven't priced it yet, only got it last night. We'll endeavour to get that one on today, but a bit of fun, nice Christmas present. Had some pictures in yesterday. Who loves hares? I love hares. Everybody loves hares. These two are startled and very attractive. They make me laugh. Lots of gold leaf in the background. Again, they're not going to be huge prices. There's another one round here of an octopus, which is acrylics painted over the top of gold leaf. And again, Those only came in last night, and this is always the way. Things seem to come in on a Thursday night just as we're about to do a live on a Friday morning. But hey, that's just the way it goes.
It's never ending, isn't
It's
it?
never ending. Every time I think I'm on top of things, I'm not. Then we've had these love letters that have come in. Now, these are seriously heavy. Shall I admit that it was the letter E that fell on my head? We had them on a shelf through there, and I'd taken the E down to measure it before putting it onto the internet. I put it back on the shelf, didn't obviously put it on properly, turned away, whack, and I had no clue what had fallen on my head. So those are £155 for the set. Great for a wedding venue, nice to have in your study, for your loved one, whatever. Just a bit of nonsense, but rather nice. Still got this amazing mirror, 385 again. You know, might be open to a bit of a deal on that whilst I'm wearing my dealer's waistcoat today and tomorrow. So if anybody fancies that, then now's the time to come and see me. We've got the money pigs in. I think I saw these last week. They unscrew on the side to get them apart, but just really, really chunky, and anybody who loves pigs will love them. The two smaller ones, £21.95. The bigger one is £26.95. Am I really gabbling? This has been done by our lovely Barbara. Useful little thing, £15.50. We've got the beautiful shells in the tall glass vases. The shells aren't included in the price, but the vases themselves are £125 each. But we would be able to do a deal on the shells if somebody really wants them. We've got the wardrobe. There's the other little picture in gold leaf. Now, isn't that gorgeous? That's a little Jenny Wren. I think that sort of has a very chinoiserie feel to it. I think that's great. I've had two of these trespassers signs in. Those are £26.95 each. They're always quite fun to have on your 5-bar gate. Nick and I painted this week. This is on for £265. Painted in the wall paints, actually, because we had some left over, and you can use it to paint furniture with. The inside is painted with Fifi's fancy.
Love that.
Isn't it nice? And the outside is painted in probably my favourite colour, which is Salt of the Earth. It's just such a beautiful, warm, neutral, bit like a taupey grey. The tassels aren't included on those, but they're £7.50 each. And I always think that a couple of tassels hanging on the handles or knobs really does lift things immensely. We've only got 3 chopping boards left now. They've gone like wildfire. So if you're wanting a nice chopping board, this one is a bevel-edged oak cheese board. £32.95, absolutely gorgeous grain on it. And this one is a beveled edged oak with medullary rays. And medullary rays, you can sort of just see them you see the medullary rays on there, which is rather nice. And then we've got a veneered one here with a different type of wood on the front, which has got birch ply with wengy edge. And that's a lovely chopping board. They've all been treated with food safe oils. There are some more of our pictures here, these amazing ones. This is my favourite. I just love this one. Haven't put the label on that. It is on the Instagram and Facebook. I can't remember how much it's gone on for, but it was only put on very recently, so you can soon find the price on that one. This lovely lantern, beautiful with candles in it for your centrepiece on your hall table or on your porch steps. That's on for £44.95. The mirror in the corner there, £42.95. That's a really nice shape. And this lovely big oval pine mirror, which has got a sort of a blue stain to it, is £59.95.
Should we just whiz then?
Whiz,
Don't want this to be too long because it will take ages.
We've got everything basically. We've got candles, and we've got big things, and we've got little things, and we've got Christmassy gift things. This is beautiful. This came in this week. Painted and made from camphor wood. Smells delightful, absolutely delightful. This lifts out on the top, can't do it with one hand. Great storage. Gosh, the smell is just heavenly. It's wonderful. So if anybody's looking for storage on their landing or on the bottom of their bed, then they might want to come and have a look at this lovely Chinese box. That's on for £184.95. Right. Good. We could go on and on and on, but needless to say, we won't.
Look at him looking out the window.
So sweet, isn't he? He's just the best boy.
So cute.
What can you see, Paddy? What can you see, my baby?
All right then.
So let's just end it up here and just remind everybody that we're open till late tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night being
Saturday and being the Victorian street
Saturday
fair.
the 2nd of December.
2nd of December. God, December
2023.
already. Flipping heck. Can't
Yes.
believe it. I think that was all, wasn't it, Nick?
Also,
So,
can I add, we're still collecting the out-of-date first aid kits for Ukraine. I can come and collect, or you can contact Fifi and she'll put me in touch. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone that's continually supporting us with that. They appreciate it so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. So have a great week, everybody. Thank you for your support. We really appreciate you, and we hope to see you soon.
Yes, thanks for joining.
Take
Bye for
care.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.